It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Up next, we'll get a look at Patrick Mahomes. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Chiefs and the Steelers, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. Leading them out to man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
Probably feels like he owes his guys one after last week, doesn't he? Threw a couple picks, did find the end zone, but his guys around him still found a way to win. Now, here's where he's got to be careful, Kate. You can't get it all back at once. Sometimes when you're over-aggressive, it leads to, well, days like last week, a couple interceptions. Want to do your job? Just do your job well.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Steelers first down.
Well, I think the same thing about them.
Wilson to throw it.
22 because
and they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Wilson. That one complete to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. First carry for the versatile vet Cordarrelle Patterson. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They gain 14 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. They give to Harris from the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, fresh off a 3rd Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. They're set up at the 35 now. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Oh, you got it.
Nearly an interception on that play. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Get fly. Boy.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Left side, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Like had the bomb there.
First down, here's Russ.
Yeah.
Almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Throwing again is Russ. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. Extra man in the secondary now for the Chiefs on third down. The give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. On fourth down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And with just this and one more game to go this season, he's 2 good weeks away from leading the league in passing yards for the year. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
Chris Boswell for the point after.
Go, Dad.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He fields it from the 8.
Wait by might be done by a mom.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chiefs ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. Drive starts out with a first and 10. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Finds his man Rice. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. To the left sideline. Complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Back to throw Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Cordarrelle Patterson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. On first down, it's Wilson. Finds his target, Patterson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down. Shotgun handoff for Patterson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
This is reeled in by Wilson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Here's Wilson. On the move, headed right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Chiefs take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Second and long, they didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have 2 choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable third down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem, well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. And move over, Peyton Manning. There's a new single-season passing yards record holder after that completion. It's truly been a special season, Brock, and that has now placed him atop one of the most prestigious records for his position. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's able to get this down to the 13. We played one here on Christmas Day. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
Okay.
And it's mine.
He's like, okay.
Get better, bitch.
Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Throwing is Mahomes. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
Oh, that.
Throwing again, Mahomes. It's caught.
Oh,
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Oh, shit.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, you can scratch that one from the playbook if you're not going to call it again if you can't impact the D-tackle. You just saw him sitting right there. He was ready for a feast, and he buried that draw before it could get started.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
I was waiting. I knew you were going to change your mind.
Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You too. Thank you.
Wilson now. Quick hitter complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
I got to throw out a fucking...
They'll try to run it with Harris.
Yeah, I'll throw out the...
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
I think they fucking respond yet. So I don't know how that fucking goes.
Wilson with it on 1st. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Yeah.
Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So that brings up 2nd down. Wilson. He's got Harris. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Are you hungry?
And that catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. And they get 38 out of the play. And they'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
A give left side. Here's Harris. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Harris once more. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up 2nd and goal. So now they're going to throw with Wilson. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a second quarter lead. Well, he definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And with just 2 games to play, he's sitting atop the league in touchdown receptions this season. 1st and 10 now from the 30. The give to Pacheco to start the drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, I admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
They've got 1st down from the 31. On play action now, Wilson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Steelers 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Throw complete to Warren. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran...
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes him
to
back.
watch Vito
3rd
1
down
first.
coming up.
Get into the red zone, and every detail matters. It matters on the
That's
whole 100
everybody?
yards. But, Kate, once you get
all
inside
have
this
to watch
red
this
zone, it
before
is
we
so
watch the second
critical.
one.
And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Russ now from the gun. He's got it near the 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They'll run with Harris. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Najee Harris, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Boswell to add the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Okay, I can get a refund.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
I just did something wrong.
Here's a return from the 7.
4-7-4-2.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs taking over now, real late in this opening half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
We are processing your refund. You don't need to return the item back to us.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Kelsey's got it right side.
See if you get it.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Prior to
know.
first down, they decide to call a timeout.
Whoa.
Play
Okay.
action, Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice.
No.
And they
No,
catch
we're done
him,
now.
Not until
We're done.
he's got a huge
We're done
gain and a
eating.
first down.
We're done having snacks. It's time to calm down a little bit. Calm down.
Not yet, but I'm sure I'll get it.
Yeah, so, wow, okay. That's it. I mean, about that, man.
Again, Mahomes to throw. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he gets this forward to the 19.
43-92.
Back to the air, Mahomes.
Oh,
Into
it's already
traffic,
there.
complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the
42-92 was
chains.
since your original payment.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt.
That's it. All right.
And with that, we've reached halftime here on Christmas Day. And yes, I'm going to be the one to say it, partner. Both teams hoping to find a present waiting for them in the second half. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
32. Price market went up.
We got a fine first half out of the former Alabama man, Najee Harris.
Don't do it just
He had a
yet.
touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Hewitt.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes.
Look.
It's
now he's like
after
realizing,
stringing
like,
together some nice yards on that run. 2nd and 3 now. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down throw, Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And they pick him off again. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
The Steelers, down Russell Wilson, headed back to the field now. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Going to Harris to start the half. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Oh, what a stiff arm. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those...
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 45-yard line.
Running behind center with Harris. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Call it a gain of 4, and now it's 3rd down, and that unlucky 13. From the gun, it's Wilson. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He makes the catch. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And like a swarm of hornets, the coverage has been everywhere this offense has tried to throw it. So many possessions lost to interceptions, as we're being reminded of right here.
Yeah, think about it from a pure mathematical perspective. That's as many as 24 to 20, even 32 points left on the table offensively. That's enough to win a brand new football game. Kept off the board by a secondary. You call them hornets, I call them dancing like a butterfly and stinging.
And the Steelers get home. They drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, we had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught for the 1st. 35 on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Throwing again, Mahomes. Allen there to haul it in. And he's brought down after a short gain. Second down now, 7 to go. Another throw for Mahomes. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Looking right, and he brings it in. And they will score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Ross off the play fake. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now. As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Second and 10 now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back within 5.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, if he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game, he just inched them a little bit closer.
This return makes it up to the 25. The Steelers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Quick hitter complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's 16 on the pickup. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, give to Harris. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down throw from Wilson. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Wilson now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So just a lone quarter remains in our Christmas Day game. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Russ setting to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Complete beyond the marker. And he drives this forward to the 6. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal. Trying to run in. Harris. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up. Here's Mahomes now. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
The counter give here to Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Pushes this one towards the sideline. He's got it, and the feet are in bounds too. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Back to the air, Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up. Motioning the tight end now. Throwing again, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. They'll go. It's Mahomes. And they won't do it. So that falls incomplete on 4th down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Finds his target, Patterson.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Wilson on 3rd down. Short pass caught by his tight end.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Desperation time on fourth down. Tight end has it across the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Chiefs down by 12. Another throw for Mahomes. Brushes him off with ease. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Throwing now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Looking to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left with fourth down here. Here he is to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Now to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
So that's the primary checking my siblings on me. There's a man who's
to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Yeah, it's 208-284-3383.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be taken down. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. It's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Putting the tight end in motion. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there, and with almost no time left, well, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. Butker to try the point after. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And this kick is covered by the Steelers, who are going to go on to win this ball game. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. And they'll kneel this down. And the whistles go off, so we've got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. And they'll take a knee. Now with 8 seconds remaining in the game, they're going to burn their final timeout. After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it.
I was like, what is that?
And he's going to take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And it's a very happy holiday for these guys as they take the victory here on Christmas.
Okay, now dinner. She said,
Yeah, dude, whatever.